We got the recovery chicken sandwich. Chicken thigh, cheese, an egg, some relish, some cucumbers underneath. This will help. Hi everybody, quick disclaimer right here. Yesterday's video, I uploaded the wrong day. That was Sunday's video. I uploaded Sunday on Saturday, so this is the Sunday video. You're seeing Saturday, but just pretend like those days were switched, okay? Thank you. So something funny happened last night. This guy was taking a picture of me, and then after he took a picture, he was just like, starts opening his bag, pulls out this plastic bag, starts untying it, and he's like, "You want these Pokemon cards?" I was like, "Sure." He was like, "Yeah, I opened them. I didn't get anything good, so you can have them." He was like, "Okay, sure." But yeah, he just bought a bunch of packs, opened up, and he said there's nothing good in them, but I'm gonna look through them to see what we got. It was like, and where did he get these packs? We got the Infernal X. Like I could not find these packs anywhere. And he got some of this one. What was this one called? Terrestrial Festival EX. Where did he get these? And then he bought some of these like original packs from the stores. So let's see what he gave me. You know, I can tell this guy was just trying to get a bunch of chase cards. And I even had his receipt. He paid a lot of money for these packs. But he might have taken some chase cards out of these packs. I didn't really count how many cards were per pack. But he did leave me some cool heat. First of all, there was a few EXs in these packs, and like just because a card is an EX card doesn't mean it's worth nothing. These usually end up in the 30 yen bin anyways, but we got some cool EXs, a couple of these guys. Yeah, this Rotom EX is actually pretty cool. Also, I could tell this guy doesn't play the game. He was just like a collector. He's just looking for like high price cards to resell. I got some useful stuff for my deck. First, these three cards right here. These are commons that are actually worth like a few dollars a piece. So these are actually good pools. And then this little guy right here is useful in most decks. Really excited for, he left this. I needed one of these, so I'll happily take it. And then I'll have to buy it. And then there was a couple full art cards. There was one of this full art Gumshoes. You know who that looks like. And the Power Protein full art. And now think of a card that like should be like something relative to this channel. A card about protein and Pokemon. That's dope. So I'm super psyched to get this card. It might not be worth much, but this is really, really cool. Thank you to that random guy. Wherever you're at today, I hope you enjoying your vacation. Hey, I was making some stupid B-roll for an Instagram video. This shit look funny as hell right here. What's going on, everybody? Time for another recipe video. Oh man, I really should do that. That shit would be funny as hell.
You know, just made ourselves a pumpkin spice protein shake. You know what time it is. Just gonna drink this up now. That's not where my mouth is.
Well, the clock just turned to 4 o'clock. Spent the whole morning and afternoon just resting, relaxing, you know, all that jazz. Now I want to do is just get my legs moving. So we're taking a walk. How far are we walking? Who knows? I'm just gonna keep walking until I get tired. Kind of like that when Forrest Gump ran across America, and then he ran forever, and then he just stopped. He's like, I'm getting kind of tired now. Then I'm gonna go home. So that's what we're gonna do. That dude just pulled up like right behind me. That shit was funny. But yeah, I was out really late last night. Came home around 3 a.m. I started going home at 3 a.m. Walked. Here's a little trick to save you some money if you're in Japan. Taxis are expensive, so walk halfway back and then get in the taxi. Save yourself a lot of money. But man, that just kept off the rails October, where I was doing a lot of damage to my body sometimes. Like I count off the top of my head about 3 nights where I went out and partied. Something I don't normally do. But it's good just to get back at it with this walking. We've been about almost an hour in. We in the castle park now. this Starbucks here be like super crazy packed. You know, the concert going on behind me kind of ruins the ambience of this place. Still nice views. Let's head back home on the train now. I'm pretty tired. Fun fact, just add chicken breast to anything and then it becomes anabolic. That's how that works, right? Science! Alright, before I head off to bed, I did a time block of 5 minutes of tidying up. Obviously didn't get everything cleaned up, but it looks a lot better than it did 5 minutes ago. Anyways, it's almost 10 p.m. We are a baseball game at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Oh my God. So I'm going to try to go to sleep like right now and try to wake up around 4 to 4:30. Yeah, I'm gonna set an alarm for 4, maybe 4:15 is a good, just to get a little more sleep in. So I'm gonna go to bed now. That's gonna do all for today. We got a lot of walking in and got a lot of rest in. It's all we needed to do today. That was today's agenda. Anyway, that's gonna do it all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.